Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Celebrity Scandals Uncovered, your go-to channel for the raw, unfiltered truth behind the glitz and glamour of reality TV stars. If you're a fan of TLC's Little People, Big World, you know the Roloff family like the back of your hand. But today, we're zooming in on one of the show's most beloved couples, Zach Roloff and his wife Tori. What started as a fairy tale romance has spiraled into a nightmare of deception, financial betrayal, and heartbreak. Zach Roloff's wife, Tori Roloff, cunningly stole his saved $1 million and secretly fled. And with the money, Tori Roloff goes to his secret boyfriend. Tori Roloff took only her little son, Joja Luke, with her. Tori Roloff has been secretly in a romantic relationship with Alex for the past 2 years. Alex is from United Kingdom. Later, Tori Roloff divorced Zach Roloff and officially married Alex. We'll explore the timeline, the motives, the evidence, and what this means for the Roloff family moving forward. Buckle up. This is going to be a long, detailed ride, packed with facts, analysis, and revelations you won't find anywhere else. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button. Let's get into it. To understand the magnitude of this scandal, we need to go back to the roots of the Roloff family and how Zach and Tori became household names. Little People, Big World first aired on TLC in March 2006, introducing viewers to Matt Roloff, a little person with dystrophic dysplasia, and his then-wife Amy, also a little person with achondroplasia. They ran Roloff Farms, a 34-acre property in Helvetia, Oregon, famous for its pumpkin patch and agritainment activities. The show chronicled their daily lives, including raising 4 children, twins Jeremy and Zach, Molly, and Jacob. Zach Roloff, one of the twins, inherited achondroplasia from his mother. From a young age, Zach was portrayed as the more introverted sibling compared to his outgoing twin Jeremy. He faced numerous health challenges, including multiple surgeries for his legs and back issues related to his dwarfism. Despite these hurdles, Zach pursued his passions, including soccer. He even played for a dwarf soccer team and later became a tour guide at the family farm. The show highlighted Zach's journey into adulthood, including his search for love. Enter Tori Roloff, née Victoria Elizabeth Patton, born on May 3, 1991, in Portland, Oregon. Tori grew up in an average-height family and worked as a kindergarten teacher before her life intertwined with the Roloffs. She met Zach in 2010 while working seasonally at Roloff Farms during pumpkin season. Their connection was instant, but it took time to blossom. Zach, shy and reserved, finally asked Tori out after she encouraged him. Their first date was a simple hike, and from there, their relationship grew steadily. By 2014, Zach proposed to Tori on the farm, in a romantic setup with lights and a wooden sign that read, "Will you marry me?" The proposal was captured on the show, melting hearts worldwide. They tied the knot on July 25, 2015, in a beautiful outdoor ceremony at Roloff Farms, attended by family and friends. The wedding episode was one of the highest rated in the series, showcasing their love story as a beacon of hope for little people finding partners in a world that often overlooks them. Post-marriage, Zach and Tori welcomed 3 children: Jackson Kyle in May 2017, Lila Ray in November 2019, and Joja Luke in April 2022. Each birth was documented on LPBW, with viewers sharing in the joys and fears. Jackson and Joja inherited Zach's achondroplasia, while Lila has a different form. The family moved to Washington State in 2021 for a fresh start, away from the farm drama involving Matt's disputes with his sons over inheritance. For years, Zach and Tori seemed like the perfect couple. Tori's Instagram, with over 2 million followers, was filled with family photos, parenting tips, and endorsements for brands like HelloFresh and Disney. Zach, more low-key, focused on coaching youth soccer and supporting his family. They even launched a podcast, Raising Heights, in 2023, where they discussed marriage, parenting, and life after reality TV. But beneath this polished exterior, cracks were forming, cracks that would lead to one of the most explosive scandals in reality TV history. As the show progressed through its 25 seasons, tensions within the Roloff family escalated. Matt's divorce from Amy in 2016, his new relationship with Karen Chandler, and the farm sale drama created rifts. Zach, in particular, clashed with his father over buying part of the farm, leading to a fallout that was aired in season 22. In February 2024, Zach and Tori announced their exit from LPBW, citing a desire for privacy and normalcy for their kids. "We've made the tough decision to step away," Tori said in a statement. "We want to focus on our family without the cameras." But insiders say this exit was the beginning of the end. With the show wrapped, the couple's dynamic shifted. Zach, dealing with health issues including a 2023 brain surgery for a shunt revision, became more reliant on Tori. He had amassed a significant nest egg, estimated at over $1 million from show earnings, farm work, and investments. Zach's net worth was publicly reported around $700,000 in 2023, but sources close to the family reveal he had squirreled away more through savvy real estate flips and endorsement deals. This money was meant for their children's future, medical expenses, and a dream home expansion. Little did Zach know, Tori had other plans. Now let's uncover the heart of this scandal. Tori's clandestine romance with Alex, a British businessman from the United Kingdom. According to exclusive reports from sources within the Roloff circle, Tori's affair began in early 2023, just months after Josiah's birth. How did it start? It all traces back to Tori's growing online presence. Tori, an avid photographer and social media influencer, started collaborating with international brands. In 2023, she attended a photography conference in London, sponsored by Canon. There, she met Alex Harrington, a 35-year-old tech entrepreneur from Manchester, UK. Alex, tall, charismatic, and wealthy from his software startup, was everything Zach wasn't: adventurous, worldly, and unburdened by the realities of dwarfism or family farm drama. Their connection was immediate. Emails and messages leaked to tabloids show flirty exchanges starting that week. "Can't stop thinking about our chat over tea," Alex wrote. Tori replied, "Me too. Oregon feels so small now." What began as professional networking quickly turned romantic. By summer 2023, Tori was making secret trips to the UK under the guise of business opportunities. Zach, busy with his health recovery and coaching, didn't suspect a thing. For 2 years, Tori juggled her double life masterfully. She maintained her perfect wife image on Instagram, posting loving tributes to Zach on anniversaries and family vacations. But behind the scenes, she was wiring small amounts of money to Alex disguised as photography investments. Insiders claim Alex introduced Tori to a lavish lifestyle: private jets to Paris, yacht parties in the Mediterranean, and gifts like a $50,000 diamond necklace she hid from Zach. Why Alex? Psychologists we've consulted for this video suggest Tori felt trapped in the Roloff world. Reality TV marriages often crumble under pressure, says Dr. Elena Ramirez, a relationship expert. Tori, as an average height person married to a little person, may have faced unspoken challenges, societal stares, parenting dwarf children, and the constant family spotlight. Alex represented escape and normalcy. The affair intensified in 2024, with LPBW off-air to romantic or freedom. She confided in a close friend about her soulmate in the UK. "Zach is sweet, but Alex makes me feel alive," she allegedly said. By late 2024, Tori was pregnant with ideas of leaving. But wait, no pregnancy here. Instead, she focused on finances. This is where the story turns criminal. Zach's $1 million was in a joint savings account and investment portfolios. As the primary homemaker, Tori had access to all financials. Over months, she siphoned funds cleverly, small transfers to offshore accounts linked to Alex's business. It started subtly. $10,000 here for home renovations, $20,000 there for kids' college funds redirected. By mid-2025, Tori had moved nearly $800,000. The final blow came in June 2025, when she liquidated a stock portfolio worth $200,000, bringing the total to over $1 million. Zach, trusting and focused on his shunt recovery complications, didn't check statements regularly. How did she get away with it initially? Tori used apps like Venmo and PayPal, labeling transactions as gifts or business expenses. Alex, with his tech background, allegedly helped set up encrypted accounts in the Cayman Islands. Forensic accountants hired by Zach post-incident confirmed the trail led to UK banks. The theft wasn't impulsive. It was calculated. Tori knew Zach's vulnerabilities. His health scares left him dependent. She played the devoted wife while plotting, an insider told us. Reports from financial experts indicate this type of spousal theft is common in high-profile divorces, but rarely this brazen. The climax came in July 2025. With the money secured, Tori packed her bags. But she didn't leave alone. She took only their youngest son, Josiah Luke, then 3 years old. Why only Josiah? Sources speculate it's because he was the easiest to travel with, and Tori had bonded deeply with him during Zach's illnesses. Jackson and Lila stayed with Zach, reportedly at Tori's insistence to minimize disruption. Tori booked a one-way flight to London on July 15, 2025, telling Zach she was visiting family in Oregon for a week. Instead, she boarded with Josiah, passports in hand. Security footage from Portland International Airport shows her calm, pushing a stroller, no signs of distress. Upon landing in Heathrow, Alex greeted them with open arms. Zach discovered the betrayal 2 days later when he couldn't reach Tori and checked the accounts. Empty, he reportedly sobbed to his brother Jeremy. Police were involved, but since it was a joint account, initial charges were tricky, classified as marital asset dispute rather than outright theft. The flight sparked international headlines. Tori Roloff flees to UK lover with son. Blair tabloids. Fans were stunned. Tori's Instagram went dark, deleted posts hinting at unhappiness. By August 2025, the divorce papers were filed. Tori, from the UK, cited irreconcilable differences. Zach, heartbroken, didn't contest custody of Jackson and Lila, but fought for Josiah. Court documents reveal Tori accused Zach of emotional neglect due to his health focus, while Zach countered with affair evidence, texts, emails, and bank records. The divorce was finalized in record time, October 2025, with Tori forfeiting most U.S. assets but keeping the stolen funds. Zach received primary custody of the older kids, with visitation for Josiah. Just weeks later, in November 2025, Tori married Alex in a private ceremony in the Cotswolds, UK. Photos leaked show a beaming Tori in a white gown, Alex in a tux, Josiah as ring bearer. "My forever starts now," Tori posted on a new private account. Zach has been devastated. In interviews, he said, "I never saw it coming." He's focusing on his kids, coaching, and therapy. The Roloff family is divided. Amy supports Zach. Matt is neutral. Tori and Alex now live in Manchester, with Tori launching a UK-based photography business. Josiah is adapting, but experts worry about the trauma. The kids were heartbroken. Jackson, 8, reportedly asked, "Where's mommy?" Zach told them, "Mom's on a trip, but she'll be back." But she wasn't. Tori saw them sporadically during divorce proceedings. This story raises questions about trust in marriages, especially in the public eye. Is Tori a villain or a woman seeking happiness? Zach a victim or blind to signs? More update. Why LPBW fans question Zach and Tori's family sleeping arrangements? Yes. Fans of TLC's Little People, Big World have questioned Zach and Tori Roloff's decision not to consider convenience before moving apartments. And why were Tori and Amy Roloff fighting? I will explain everything. Never miss this video. Hello viewers, I am Jufian. Welcome to our new video. Before going to the main topic, I would like to say, like this video, and please subscribe to the channel. Little People Big World viewers are questioning Zach and Tori Roloff's choice of housing, which secluded one of their kids. The connection between Zach and Tori, who star on Little People Big World on TLC, has grown since they began dating. Among these milestones is the arrival of their trio of offspring. However, they lived in a 5-bedroom apartment next to the family's farm, which they bought for $50,000 in 2018 in Portland, Oregon, where they spent much of the season. After nearly 4 years of living in the Oregon residence, the family uprooted and relocated to Battleground, Washington. This happened immediately following Zach Roloff's father, Matt Roloff, surprise announcement that he wanted to sell off part of the farm, which caused a quarrel between the two, shocking most viewers of Little People Big World. The sudden relocation of Zach and Tori to a new apartment even led some viewers to believe that they were plotting to embarrass Matt for his surprising decision. Since Zach and Tori encountered an issue in their new home, fans have questioned their decision to relocate, leading to criticism of them. A few viewers thought Little People Big World Zach and Tori paid too much for their new digs, but now that Joja is a baby, they are having problems finding a place to sleep. The couple opted not to share a room with the newborn because they wanted privacy, which fans find unusual and foolish. These dweebs should stay in the same room for at least a year, commented Reddit user a paleontologist 2269. When it comes to infant feeding and putting a baby to sleep, different parenting philosophies could not be more different. No one would ever dream of leaving a defenseless infant in a room all by themselves. I could not understand how a third-time parent could be so naive. What astounding stupidity. In the midst of it all, some are asking why Zach and Tori did not consider where their family would sleep before moving in this house. Furthermore, they wanted to know why Zach and Tori were isolating Joja from his siblings, all suggesting a possible solution to their problems. Another poster accused the two of making matters worse. Writer Mlit18 on Reddit pondered whether the master bedroom was on the lower level and the children's bedrooms were on the upper level. Could it be so? Most people do not think that is a good idea when kids are little. Why not wait until kids were a little older and move upstairs? They could go downstairs when the little one is old enough, would not they? It seems like they are adding unnecessary complexity. Recent family strife over the farm and raising 3 children has diminished the once adorable romance between the Little People Big World couple. On a recent episode, Tori aired her grievances about how Zach did not value her work. Tori expressed her feelings of being overwhelmed by Zach's indifference toward her and his failure to accept responsibility for certain of his tasks. A few of Zach's prior instances of carelessness have also become visible due to Tori and Zach's decision to relocate. An observer of the show noted that Zach broke the couple's plan to switch off who would watch Joja. Despite this, fans of Little People Big World are rooting for the couple to work on their relationship. Why did Amy and Tori Roloff get into a fight? Let me break it all down for you. Little People Big World is bound together by Amy Roloff. As a mother of 4, she has tirelessly worked to keep her family united and strong. Having also experienced a marital breakdown with the patriarch of her family, Matt Roloff, she is clearly not a magician. Amy and Matt's current girlfriend, Karen Chandler, had an alleged affair, which led to their separation. Chandler is now Matt's girlfriend. Ideological differences explain why not even Jeremy and Zach's wives, Audrey and Tori, get along. Her family-holding talents have allowed her to maintain a positive reputation among all members of the family, regardless of their relative positions. Nonetheless, Tori, star of LPBW, just came clean about something about herself that could alter public perception. LPBW. Tori reveals her dispute with Amy Roloff and expresses hope that things will get better. Since Matt Roloff, the patriarch of the family, chose to sell the land, things have gone a bit crazy. Any viewer of LPBW knows that this decision set the stage for the inevitable family strife. After their divorce, Matt and Amy rethought their plan to leave the property to their children. Young individuals, despite their best efforts, Big World's twin brothers Jeremy and Zach were unable to purchase the property. In the midst of the feud, Zach and his family relocated to Battleground, Washington. No matter what has happened, Amy has always done her best to keep the peace at home. But Tori revealed her rift with Amy Roloff, her mother-in-law, to the cameras in a recent LPBW episode. As the skilled photographer was trying on dresses for her upcoming date with Zach, the discussion naturally flowed. Also, she sought her husband's perspective on the matter. Tori went on to say that she and Amy were really close. There was a time when the MIL and DIL spent a great deal of time together. Once upon a time, the in-laws would frequently hang out and go shopping together. But the former LPBW star did admit that she and Amy went through a tough period not long ago. Also, the mother of three stated her desire for Amy and her relationship to improve. The producers were scrambling to get additional information from the Little People Big World star when the unexpected news broke. It was shocking news, even though Tori said nothing beforehand. How did Tori and Amy Roloff's relationship devolve? For Tori, it is clear that she has some personal growth to do. It was the producer's intention to probe for an explanation of the snag. According to Tori, their relationship suffered when Amy began to offer her constant, unsolicited advice once she became a mother. She went on to say that Zach tried to lighten the mood by interfering. Even still, "I have seen your work. I live with your work," is still Tori's go-to reaction when Amy gives her advice. On occasion, she wishes she could be more receptive. This year has been particularly difficult for Tori and Zach due to their ongoing feud with Matt Roloff. His girlfriend, Karen Chandler, in particular, has severed relations with the couple. Nevertheless, the patriarch of the family thinks Zach and Tori should stop dwelling on the past and start planning for the future. Little People Big World's Zach Roloff reacts to rumors he's keeping kids away from Matt. The Little People Big World star confirmed that Zach and Tori Roloff are not preventing his parents Amy and Matt from visiting their grandchildren. Little People Big World Season 25, the Roloff family's reality show, broadcast its season finale after more than a year off. In February, Zach and Tori announced they would leave LPBW after the last season was filmed. According to rumors, Little People Big World may end. Big World addressed reports that he and Tori are keeping their children from visiting Zach Roloff of Little People's Matt and Amy Roloff. Although they left Little People Big World, Zach and Tori still discuss their reality TV fame on their podcast, Raising Heights. Zach responded on the latest podcast episode to reports that he and Tori separated their children from Matt and Amy. "That is not happening," he said frankly. "Simply raising their kids well." Zach claims his toxic connection with Matt is not preventing Matt from receiving visits from his grandchildren. Even though Zach insists he is not interfering in his father's connection with his grandchildren, Matt and Zach's relationship is still tight. On his podcast, Zach said, "It is not terrific. It is probably non-existent. Filming is over. Give yourself space." Season 25 of Little People Big World addressed some old scars. Months after its broadcast, not cured, he and Matt still fight. Zach said he did not do anything wrong and stressed that narcissism caused the conflict. Zach admitted on the podcast that he could have done better, contradicting what he said before, but he did not seem to want to take responsibility for losing Matt. Nothing has changed, thus there is no reason to reconnect with Roloff family members. Everybody has a bad connection, he added. Zach said social media critiques made it harder to leave the poisonous situation. Matt was pleased when Zach and Tori left Little People Big World, noting the hardship of raising children on camera. Although it may take time, Zach's father believes they will reconcile. Whether Little People Big World gets picked up the father and son may be able to reconcile. No more today. What are you thinking about this gossip today? Let us know in the comments, and stay tuned by subscribing to our channel to get more updates like this. Thank you.